You said the waiting lists have been reduced. I just want to kind of clarify this for our audience. So the most recent figures available show that the overall number of people waiting for non-emergency treatment is down for the 5th month in a row. But still, the number of people waiting compared to this time last year is up 360,000, and compared to when the Prime Minister came into office, is up 620,000. So it's all very well saying that these lists, these waiting times are coming down, but they're still too high. And you say there are some parts of the country that are doing well. Where?
Well, every single week I'm looking at the trusts. There are some 160 trusts that we are looking at to ensure that we know that, for example, A&E waiting times, there are trusts that are meeting and exceeding the 80% target for people being treated within 4 hours.
Could you name them?
Well, so what I want to do, if I may, I don't think it's fair, actually, for trusts to be, you know, I've tried always it to be even-handed with how I deal with trusts. So I will, we look at the trusts and try and support
sorry, Victoria Atkins,
trusts that are...
Victoria Atkins,
well,
if you are going to
flag
ones that are doing well, great. You say that there are ones doing well. Say them out loud. Well, we've had comments from all over the country. Yeah. So I'm sure, and our audience, and I will keep telling you what our audience is saying. But you tell me where these areas are. You tell our audience where these great trusts are.
Again, I think all I'm trying to do is to put into context that in an enormous system that treats 1.3 million people a day, that saw in the month of February 74,000 people going into A&E every single day. What I'm saying is that we know that there will be some people who have the sorts of experiences that are simply unacceptable, as you've already described, but there are also people who have had good experience.
Talk to me about rough sleeping before I let you go. The government doesn't have overall support from your own party, given some of the hogwash that we've seen in the Justice Bill suggesting that people who smell should be arrested. I mean, it's ludicrous.
And it is not what is in the bill. We want to help the most vulnerable in society. We are investing £2.4 billion to eradicate rough sleeping, and we have been very, very clear. What we're trying to target are those criminal gangs that make a living out of intimidating people. We want to stop some of the aggressive begging that can happen around cash points, for example, but we do not and will not criminalise people who don't have a home. Absolutely not. That is not what this bill is about. And I'm very much looking forward to us.
You're aware of the original phraseology and wording, and that's going to be changed.
That we are absolutely not criminalising people who cannot, who are sleeping on the streets because they do not have a home. What we want to do is support them into supportive accommodation, because again, many people who are living rough have complex needs, and so it's not just a question of getting a roof over their head. Well, but they need mental health support. They may have been victims of horrendous adverse childhood experiences in their time. There are real vulnerabilities here that we want to support, and this is not about criminalising people who are homeless.
OK, we're out of time.